Everybody come on in, come on in. It's Monday on the couch, but it's a different kind of Monday. Y'all come on in, come on in. Y'all know what time it is.
It's time for the Couch Chronicles, where there ain't no fucking limits. Every
Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 8 Central Time. You don't never want to miss a couch. Trust me, it ain't no fucking limits. I said none.
Period.
Share the love. You feel like you had enough. You hate to lose someone you love, especially when it's someone you trust. I know it hurts, I know, to find out some of you wrong. Be the main people doing you wrong. You really don't know where to turn. Who knows who is, I don't. And now you probably think it's a lie, but really you gon' be alright. All the pain that you feeling inside, it's motivation for changing your life. Cause everybody got a dark cloud waiting on the rain to come down. Make you feel like not coming outside today. But if you're looking on the bright side, then all you gotta do is smile and watch the dark clouds fade away. Just smile for me, I'ma smile for you. Smile for me, I'ma smile for you. Right now you probably think it's a lie, but really it's gonna be alright. All the pain that you're feeling inside, it's motivation for changing your life. Cause everybody got a dark cloud waiting on the rain to come down. Make you feel not coming outside today. But if you're looking on the bright side, then all you gotta do is smile. And watch the dark clouds fade away. Just smile. I'ma smile for you. Smile for me. I'ma smile for you.
I know I'm petty. Put your lighters up. I'm petty. Yes.
Don't stop smiling for me, baby. Don't stop smiling. Don't stop smiling for me, baby. Don't stop smiling. I won't stop smiling for you, baby. I won't stop smiling. I won't stop smiling for you, baby. I won't stop smiling. Cause everybody got a dark cloud waiting on the rain to come down. Make you feel not coming outside today. But if you're looking on the bright side, then all you gotta do is smile and watch the dark clouds fade away.
If you didn't know, that is from my first album, Scars on a Diamond. That one is called, Smile for Me. I love you, bestie. You know, and I want to play it every time we do mental health talk on the couch, because sometimes we forget that it is going to be okay, because when things is happening, it seems like everything happens to us at the same time. Just back to back to back to back to back. And it's like, fuck. You know, like, what can you do except continue to stay strong? You know what I mean? Man, y'all, I know it's hard, because I go through it on a daily as well. You know, that's why I always say, You know, check on your strong friends. Check on your people. You know, if you know anybody that's in a hospital, do a wellness check. If you know anybody that's locked up, write them. Write them. I'm not saying thank you, houndstooth baby. I'm not saying put money on their books. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that when you locked up, it's already, you know, hard enough as it is. But once the holidays come around, bruh, it gets even harder. You know, and those that struggled the whole year with, you know, cutting themselves in depression and you know, maybe trying to kill themselves, that might be the thing that pushed them over the edge, you know, is seeing their family doing something that they can't do, you know, seriously. And you never know how many of your friends is literally waiting on just they don't really give a fuck if it's you or not, but to be reached out to. You know, a lot of our friends, they are going through things, but they always been told, don't let nobody know your business. Don't let nobody know what you're going through. Who really give a fuck? So don't tell nobody. You just bear it on your own. I mean, if that's not what you was told, then why are you holding it in? Let a friend in. Talk to a friend. If you feeling some type of way, oh, wow, thank you so much. That means a lot to me. If you have a friend, thank you. If you have a friend that you really trust, talk to them. And if you're like, you know, I don't trust nobody, fuck everybody. Well, listen to this. You got to have at least that one person that you trust. At least that one person. It doesn't matter if you guys have gotten into a fight or an argument, not like a fist fight, but like a dispute, like a disagreement. But you got to have that one friend or mate. But I say friend because sometimes if your mate, if y'all not really started from the bottom and y'all still there, or if y'all not married, always first think of your friend. Your one friend that you can trust. That you can tell them anything and they don't judge you. You got to have at least one person like that. And if you don't have that and you just want a random friend that's just out of nowhere, hit me up. Hit me up because I'll be damned if one of my couch potatoes, I don't give a fuck if you a new couch potato, an old couch potato. If you see me one time, you a motherfucking potato. You was here. Okay? You was here. But I'm going to tell you this. You can call me anytime. Like, I might not have the answers for everything. But guess what? I'll go right on that computer and be like, let me see if... Or I'll call my wife like, baby, we gonna figure it out together. You know what I'm saying? If you feeling some type of way, if you feel like you just want to cry on me. I'm not tripping. Cry on me. Cry on me. I'll be your shoulder. Like, you need to start putting people in your life that actually give a fuck about you. It says, I promise I wanted to make an app that allowed you to talk your real feelings with random person. Yeah. Right. And you said, I'd rather talk to strangers than a lot of people. It's crazy. A lot of people say that. And so, and I don't know if that's the reason why so many people come to me and talk to me. Or they grew a relationship with me on the podcast. And because I have so many people that come, men, women, that come and they sit on this couch, whether it's on camera or off camera, and they just vent to me. Or if I pull up, I'll pull up on their ass and just vent. For real. Or listen, if you're an artist, and I know sometimes it's hard to talk, and you just like, you know what, I just want to make some music, but I ain't got no money to get no session. Hit me up. Hit me up. Just talk to me because I am a communication type of person. You communicate with me, 9 times out of 10, I'm going to be like, you know what? I got you. I got you. Your session is on me. Your session is on me because I understand how it feels to need to make some music. But right now, money is funny and change is strange. I can't really afford it right now, but it's what I want to do because that's my therapy. Now, don't take advantage of me. But I am willing to donate some studio time, for that cause. I don't want nobody ever feeling like they don't have anyone to go to. Because even if you can't talk to me, you can talk to that motherfucking mic. Yeah. Exactly. A starving artist should never starve an artist. I love that. Your guy, One Eye, is in a motherfucking building. Pirate Ship Radio in a building. Oklahoma's hottest radio station. And you'll hear his voice on a lot of different other stations, like in Atlanta. Just do your research. Your guy, One Eye. Tap in. Yeah. So, y'all, it's mental health talk on the couch today. If you're brave enough to share your story, you are more than welcome to come sit on the couch, or you can join the live. You can tap in. Just if you join the live, make sure that you mute your mic. That way, it's no feedback and everybody can hear everything that you're saying. Yes, Brandon, you are more than welcome to come join. So, but, it's hard when you feel like you don't have anybody. So if you don't have that one person, find you that person. What up, though? Welcome to the couch.
Thank you. I'm going to mute my mic.
Well, I'm going to ask you a question. I'm going to mute my mic. One, can you tell everybody who you are, what you do, and where you are from, and when you're located?
Okay. My name's Brandon.
Mm-hmm.
What do I do? I watch, I observe, I learn, and
I like that.
yeah, the like study. I'm transitioning like in careers actually, so
Okay.
I like variety. And where I'm from, Canada, the Great White North.
Okay.
Pacific Coast side, so like on a really cool island. Yeah, it's good.
Is that where you're located now?
Yeah, present.
Hey, first of all, shout out to Canada. I have a lot of Canadians that watch me. Okay. Oh wait, damn, I forgot the word. Anyways, yes. So that's dope as fuck. How did you find the couch? How'd you hear about the couch?
It's just through the cannabis community and like an inclusive and mental health awareness. I've been like a part of that stream, whether it's like I don't know, like helping other people launch podcasts. So yeah, just I don't know, art, like audio art. So
okay. So the subject today is mental health. Do you have a story that you're maybe brave enough to share?
yeah, I think vulnerability is a big strength, and also emotional intelligence. So I met this lady when I was like pretty young, maybe might have been 19. Her name was Sister Margaret. She's since passed on. So she had lived in a convent for many, many years. And anyway, she was like a spiritual person, like had the energy. I didn't understand it at the time, but she said some things that really stuck with me. And anyways, she told me like the longest 18 inches in the world is from your head to your heart. And it took me a while to make that connection, like to open that channel and stuff through like stubbornness, I don't know, experiences that I hadn't been willing to step into. maybe my risk tolerance was a bit low.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like learning and growth is kind of important for me, as well as just a lot of people. I think self-improvement is kind of a basic human instinct, looking at philosophy and stuff. So, but, I don't know, that's what's came up for me, just top of mind, and just a big generalization. So,
Right.
yeah. But don't you think, like, vulnerability also evokes vulnerability, and then people, like, start one-upping each other and just get more comfortable, also transparent?
Yes. Does vulnerability bring anxiety for you?
Not very often. I mean, if it's... It used to, perhaps, if it was like, just somebody just tossed a question out and said, hey, tell me this. But now, not anymore. So, yeah, I mean, it's about feeling and energy and, like, sensing the, I guess maybe just making some assumptions or, yeah, just less fucks given.
Right. Now, what got you through to where you are now? Like you said, it took a while before you got an understanding. What helped you get a better understanding?
Time, work, just like all those things that, and why not avoid them,
Okay.
Putting in time and work. And some of it just happened organically over time. And to know is to know, because now you know.
Right. Well, I definitely appreciate your answer. What is it like where you're located? What's life like around you?
It's and like any like reference point to compare to, I would say it's a bit liberal, like God, what is the words? Like, I mean, it is North America, so there's democracy, there's capitalism, but it's also cooperatives and unions and community, and what else? A lot of art, just inclusive freedom, self-expression.
Right.
Anywhere, just about any place. It's a very permissive, like in terms of what people like wear downtown. There's a culture, like it's super cool.
Are people generally happy?
For the most part, yeah.
Like, are people walking in the street like, hi, how are you? Good morning. Did you have a good rest?
Not like, not like downtown or in the like urban areas, but residential. Like if I'm riding my bike, let's say to, I don't know, the grocery store or whatever, the gym or, I don't know, and I'm, people will say like good morning as you like, if they're walking their dog, or you might just make eye contact and just give like a quick little half smile, like
a half a smile, not the whole one?
Yeah, they won't like full on be like, they might just give you like a quick nod or something, or yeah, like,
okay.
I guess, yeah, there's like micro communities, so.
Okay, so is the community or the neighborhood that you live in, is it a good neighborhood? Is it like a gated community?
All neighborhoods, I mean, there's kind of apartments mixed in, and different, there's where I'm at, there's like homelessness is an option. You can just get a place like outside year round, just about. It's kind of a mild climate. It's like similar to Seattle.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, what's it like? Like I've only lived in a couple other cities, so a few of them were in the States, but how to describe it?
All right.
There's lots of thrift stores and like people just helping other people out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Homelessness is a choice out there.
Pretty much you can get a apartment, whether it's like wet or dry, pretty quickly. I mean, if you're having a tent in a park, there's going to be an advocate in your area just saying, hey, do you want to move it indoors, either for the rainy season or on a permanent basis? You can still drink or do your whatever in your place. And
Oh, wow.
yeah, or if you want to be transient and like be on the move, that's cool too. If you want.
Do you think homelessness, do you think a lot of maybe homeless people might be depressed?
Oh, it's just science. Like, I mean, statistics is there's a greater like mental health like diagnosis or in people that are like out on the street. So
Okay.
totally.
Okay. Well, Brandon, I definitely appreciate you for being on the podcast.
Thanks for the cool questions.
Yes.
That's awesome. You have a podcast.
Listen, come on anytime. You're more than welcome. We talk about all type of shit.
Yeah, if you'd like, I can send you like 1 or 2 podcasts that are local. I might give you a
Yes.
I mean,
I would love that.
okay.
I'm all about support.
Okay, cool.
All right. Thank you so much.
Adios. It's been a pleasure. Hey, if no one's told you they love you today, let me be the first.
Thank you. I love you too. Do you know how important that is? To let people know that you love them. Let people know that you care. Let people know that you are. Sometimes people need praise. And I know you probably like, well, I don't gotta praise it. No. That's not what I mean. I mean, sometimes people want to know that you appreciate them. Sometimes you letting them know that you appreciate them might change their whole day if they're going through something that doesn't even have anything to do with you. But if you just randomly like, you know what, I appreciate you. You know what I mean? Like, whatever they done in your life. So, hey. Now, if y'all just now tuning in, it's the Couch Chronicles, and it ain't no fucking limits, okay? I do this every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8 Central Time. Follow Couch Chronicles No Limits on Spotify, Pandora, THA Couch on Facebook, TikTok, and Big O. Couch Chronicles No Limits on Instagram, and my main YouTube Instagram, and my .com, which is THA, real JANELL. It's mental health talk on the couch. If you're brave enough to share your story, you're more than welcome to come on the live and tell your story. I'm going to get into another song, and we're going to finish up. I got some things to tell you because I did write some things down because I got some things to tell you, of course. News you can use from the couch. Stop playing. This next song I'm going to play is one of my really good friends, Lance Hitch in Detroit. He asked me to get on this song, and listen, this song is going to change the world. It's unreleased, so you'll hear it on the couch sometimes during mental health talk before it gets released anyway. But it's also featuring Gorilla Zoe. If you don't know who Gorilla Zoe is, I might be too old. I might be getting too old. We might be getting too old. So hopefully you know who he is. If not, this is Lance Hitch's song featuring us. Let's get it.
therapy helping. I've been thinking about increasing my sessions, trying to find peace in these life taught lessons. I ain't really me, goddammit, I'm stressing. I don't wanna spend this last $50 bill, everything getting tight, and I know I gotta stretch it. I'ma go to church in the morning, cause I know that I've been praying, and I'm way past due for my blessings. Lord, could you please, been a couple rules for me. This world been cruel to me. When I show love, folks make a fool of me. Excuse who I choose to be. Really need a hug, but feeling like move for me, cause all they are losing me. Who is it to trust? There for you usually, but I ain't in the mood to be. Radio hospice, feeling like going John Q and these doctors trying to tell me that I've been running out of options. I can take a lot, but not this, Lord, stop it. Weak in the mind, and I know the devil watching. Thinking of suicide, but know I gotta prosper. I act okay, think that I deserve an Oscar. Ain't no way I can do it without the Father. Back to the basics. My brother died and I couldn't take it. Forgive me for my sins, Lord, I still see faces. Aiming for the attic, but I'm trapped in the basement. Baptized, is it justified on your end? Or do I still got an answer to it in the end? Either way it go, I gotta take it on the chin. I've been praying for my wrongs, I'm just trying to make a man.
Baby, I'm not okay, but I hold it all together cause I will someday. I got a purpose and baby, I'm not okay. I gotta stay focused cause I know that I'm put on earth to speak truth and be somebody's blessing. Therapy helping. I've been thinking about increasing my session, trying to find peace in these life taught lessons. I ain't really me, goddamn it, I'm stressed. I don't wanna spend this last $50 bill, everything getting tight and I know I gotta stretch it. I'ma go to church in the morning cause I know that I've been praying and I'm way past over my blessings.
Carry on in the world alone. In the world I do not belong. This pain is reserved for the strong, and I try to do it all alone. I know I'm wrong. Don't pick up when I call.
Pick up when I
Pick up when I fall.
Pick up when I
That's the
fall.
foundation we stand on. Pick it all for one, one for all. How do you find a way when nights never turn to day? Stressed, but glad by the best. We alright for being okay.
Baby, I'm not okay, but I hold it all together cause I will someday. I got a purpose and baby, I'm not okay. I gotta stay focused cause I know that I'm put on earth to speak truth and be somebody's blessing. Therapy helping. I've been thinking about increasing my session, trying to find peace in these life taught lessons. I ain't really me, goddamn it, I'm stressed. I don't wanna spend this last $50 bill, everything getting tight and I know I gotta stretch it. I'ma go to church in the morning cause I know that I've been praying and I'm way past over my blessings.
Y'all, it's the Couch Chronicles, and it ain't no fucking limits, okay? Listen, that song was Lance Hitch featuring myself and Gorilla Zoe. It was an honor to be on the song. And the fact that they just kept asking me to do vocals behind they shit, I was like, oh, okay, I got you. But I got you though. So, you know, it was definitely a dope experience. It was not a dry eye in the studio. If you was there, you was literally experiencing that moment with us. Like I said, I can't wait till it's released. It's gonna change the world. If you didn't feel something, if you didn't feel something listening to that song, you must be going through nothing. Everything is perfect. Matter of fact, you damn near the next you God resurrected. You Jesus. Come here, Jesus. We need you on the couch with your perfect ass. I love y'all so much. Y'all, it's the Couch Chronicles and there ain't no fucking limits. It's mental health talk on the couch. Like I said, follow Couch Chronicles No Limits on Spotify, Pandora, THA Couch on Facebook, TikTok, and Big O. Couch Chronicles No Limits on Instagram and my main YouTube Instagram and my .com, which is THA Real JANELL. No matter where you're watching, share the live. Share the live. Let somebody know about the couch because you never know what you might hear on the couch. Something might help somebody. I'm just saying. Tomorrow on the couch, I got Narcus. And for those that haven't been keeping up with the couch for real, this will be Narcus's second time on the couch. He was on the podcast when I very first started. Like, literally, he he's episode number 27 in season 1. So he'll be back on tomorrow. I'm super excited to have him back. Um, he has some exciting things to share with you guys. Plus, y'all know we just had the OKC People's Choice Awards, and he was involved, and he won 3 awards, y'all. 3 awards. So, shit, I'll fuck around and tell him to bring them so y'all can see, because that is a fucking, I'm proud of mine. If you watching on YouTube, you can see mine. So I'm proud of my. I be driving around with mine, like and then like the people that's been watching me since I very first started, like, you know, whenever I go into the liquor store or something, or, you know, they that's been watching, I go in there, I'll be like, oh my God, look, we won. They talking about some, can you leave it up here? No, I'm not leaving it up here. I'm leaving it right in the studio where it belongs, next to the couch. Okay? But I definitely appreciate the support and the love. Yes. They so funny talking about they want to keep it in their liquor stores and shit. I'm just thankful. So he's gonna be bringing his awards, I hope, tomorrow. But he will be back on tomorrow. Shout out to all my couch potatoes, my regular degular schmegulas, and my new ones. If you like, I ain't no couch potato, I just now tapped in. Guess what? You still a potato. Okay. You still, because they got mini potatoes. Okay? You might not be a fully developed potato, but you just a mini potato. If you bloop in, I blooped your ass out too, you little mini potato. Okay? Now, there was no episode of The Mic on the Couch last week. If y'all didn't notice, y'all ain't really been keeping up. Okay, whatever. But there will be a new episode that will be dropping this Friday. I'm super excited. I cannot wait. I don't really get that many women that come and they hit the mic, but I did get a woman, and she came through and she lit it the fuck up. So, y'all gonna be the judges on Friday. I will be dropping it this Friday. The couch won't be live for Thanksgiving, but I will be live the next day. Okay? Now, honestly, I don't know. I was thinking about it. I really was. Or maybe like showing a recipe, or for the vegans that's out there that would like to see. I don't know. I'm thinking. We'll see. So, we'll see. My new album will be dropping in January, if I haven't told you yet this week. That's because the week just started. But listen, don't judge me. Yeah. But yes, I will be dropping a new album. It's going to be called Elevate. I'm super excited. I cannot wait for you guys to hear some of the songs on it. You know what? I might share a song today again. I'm going to share Cloudy Days. It's going to be the very first song of the album. Like I said, I just can't wait to share it. I can't wait, because my album, don't think that, oh, Elevate, all right, she gonna be talking about her third eye opening. No, I'm just saying, like, if you've been keeping up with my progression, if you've been keeping up with my career and everything that I do, then you know what I mean by Elevate. Now, I do have a song on there called Elevate, but I'm just saying. So it will be dropping in January. I don't know if I'm going to drop it in the beginning or the end, but it will be dropping in January. So y'all stay tuned. If you haven't already heard any of my other music, the first song that I played, Smile For Me, can be found anywhere. It's on my first album, Scars on a Diamond. Just type in Smile For Me and it will pop up. Now, I do got some news you can use on the couch. So let's get it. Before we get into that, I'll get right into my new song that's going to be on my album. Wow, I can see. Now, I don't know how that happened, but I can see. So, I'm talking about I can see. I can. All right, let's get it. Now, this song is going to be on my new album. It's called Cloudy Days. The very first song, and I'm gonna hit y'all with a whammy. This might have some people crying, so I hope y'all feel it like I felt it. I hope y'all feel the energy, if you know what I mean. share the live. Big O, share the live, hit the like button. Instagram, share the live. YouTube, hit the like button. It's the Couch Chronicles, and it ain't no fucking limits.
Some days it's cloudy up another day. You can't choose wrong or you can fix your ways. Life's too short to be playing games. But if you sure you gon' make a change, I know it's gon' be hard, but you gon' be okay. And do not give up even if you make the same mistake. Yeah, it's tough, so just try to get your head right. I know you were searching for some answers and you was dead right. Yeah, you was. I know they tried to make you think that you was crazy. No, you wasn't. No, you wasn't. No, you wasn't. Now every time you come around, you just be scoping, don't be saying. I keep my mouth closed and I just listen. We never been on the same. You can say we different. It's a hard pill to swallow when there's no chaser. So go ahead and crush it. Let me take a toast with y'all. Some days it's cloudy up another day. You can choose wrong or you can fix your way. Life's too short to be playing games. But if you sure you gon' make a change, I know that you try hard and you gon' be okay. Please don't give up, cause I promise you gon' find your way. After the storm is over, you see it wasn't all for nothing. You see that it wasn't all for nothing. Hey.
Like I said, my new album will be dropping in January. That's the very first song that's going to be on it. It's going to be called Cloudy Days. The album is called Elevate. I'm excited to share it with y'all. I'm just excited to share all these songs with you guys. Some of them I've been waiting to share with you for a long time for the right moment. And I felt like Elevate album was the right moment. So I'll be dropping it in January. Look forward to that. Now let's get into it. Y'all, like I said, it's the Couch Chronicles and it ain't no what? All right. It's news you can use on the couch. Yeah, wait, before y'all, have y'all been keeping up with Question from the Couch? A new one was just dropped today. Y'all better go look at it. Anyways, news you can use on the couch. Now, a South Dakota man is being recognized for intervening in a mental health crisis. This happened April the 19th. A young man was actually about to commit suicide. He was hanging over the ledge. And y'all know what? People were driving by. Several people. Driving by as if he didn't exist. Driving by as if there's not a man that is struggling with, do I want to jump or do I not want to jump? Do I want to keep trying or do I not want to keep trying? And everybody is so caught up in their life, in their problems, that they look up and they see him and they're just still driving by. Still driving by. So, thank God not everyone is like that. Thank God there are people in the world that actually see a person crying and they stop and give them a tissue and ask them, hey, is everything okay? You know, you never know what they might say. Like, you know, right now I'm wanting to commit suicide. You never know what they might say. You know, so be that person to reach out. Be that person that stops when you see somebody crying. That stops if you see somebody that is about to jump. That cares genuinely. Ashton, if you could hear me, let me know what you think about that. So, now, the one man that stopped, his name was Darren Luno. Now, it's important, like I said, for us as individuals on this earth to give a fuck about one another. No matter what the race is, sexual preference, no matter any of that. Like, it's very important. So, if it's not important to you to give a fuck about the next individual, no matter who they are. They can be your neighbor. They can be somebody racist. Seriously. Doesn't matter if you see them going through something mentally. And you can tell that somebody's going through some turmoil. Like, come on now. So we have to give a fuck about each other. This man gave a fuck so much he stopped. And he won a citizen's medal. Now, I'm not saying stop because you might get recognized by your city. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that he got recognized from his city for doing that, because you know how many people drove past it. They probably looked on the cameras, or the street cameras, and seen how many people drove past this man who was about to take his life. And no one, except for that one person, excuse me, Darren, I'm sorry. No one except for Darren stopped. And Darren was probably late for work. He was probably late for work, and he looked up and was like, oh, fuck no. I need to see what's going on with this young man. Darren has a medal now. Thank God for Darren. And if there's anybody else that's like Darren, thank God for you. If you watching this and that is you and you're that person, thank God for people like you. Seriously. Seriously, because, and listen, there was a time where I had first got out of prison, and honestly, I was going through it. I didn't understand life. I didn't understand anything. You know, I didn't. I was out in the world alone. And I don't mean like I didn't have my family. That's not what I mean. I had my family. I was living with my parents when I first got out. No, what I'm saying is they didn't get me. They didn't understand me. I was out in the world alone without my people that I left in prison, without my prison family. And it was tough. And I found myself standing over a highway passway, and I was like, I don't know. I just was like, damn, like I'm really out. But don't nobody know me. I can't find a job. I don't want to stay with my parents. I want my own shit. So I sat on the ledge, and I was still thinking about this stuff. I'm scared of heights, so I really don't know how I sat up there that long. And I really didn't even hear when the officers came up on me. And y'all want to know how they got me down? They didn't get me down by talking me out of it like, ma'am, your life is so much worth whatever you're going through, and ma'am, you need to just stay strong. No. What they did was they looked me up. They asked me what my name was so they can talk to me, is what I was thinking. They looked me up. Mind you, I had just got out of prison. Okay? They looked me up, and they was like, ma'am, either you can get down, or we're going to take you to jail. We're going to because we're going to catch you before you make it down. And we're going to take you to jail because you have a warrant. I said, what the fuck? Was that supposed to make me not jump? And then you telling me I got a warrant and I literally just got out of prison not even 2-3 weeks ago? Huh? I looked at that officer. And they was prepared. It was maybe 10 of them. They was prepared. Like, if I was to jump, it was people at the bottom, like, they was ready for me. I was like, you know what? Jump. Try to jump and go to jail for this warrant, or get off this ledge, and you gonna let me just go? Let me go get some therapy. Young man, have a good day. And I left. I was already about the police, so I was just like, let me get the fuck on. That was the last person if I would have thought that anybody would have ever stopped for me, I would have never guessed the police. I would have never, in a million years, have guessed that the police would have been the ones to stop to make sure I was okay. But, like I said, thank God for people like you all who go out of your way to make sure that somebody's okay if you see somebody crying. Now, I know sometimes you guys see homeless people, and you like, oh, another homeless motherfucker. For real, I've heard people say this. But you don't know what they're going through. You don't know what led them to that point. You don't. You don't know how they got there. You don't know where their mental state is. And if somebody in your family asks you to borrow money, or if you have kids, if your kids ask you to borrow money, do you ask? No, let's not even put the kids in the equation, because you do probably. Okay. Like a friend, a parent, somebody other than your kids ask you for money, do you say, hey, what are you going to use that for? Do you monitor what they spend it on? Or do you just give it to them? So, and I hear a lot of people say, well, I don't give homeless people money because I don't want to feed their habit. Okay, but whatever they choose to use the money for, which maybe one day they might actually use it for food, or they might use it for their next hit. You never know. But that's not my business. If you genuinely, from the bottom of your heart, are that person, then you give them $1 or 50 cents or whatever you give them. Because that's who you are. Shout out to the genuine people, the ones who stay true to them. It doesn't matter if it's 50 million. Well, I guess it does matter if it's 50 million homeless people. But it doesn't matter. If you are that person, then stay that person. Stay that person. We need genuine people in the world. We need people that have kind hearts, that give a fuck about if somebody is on the ledge about to jump. We should give a fuck if we see somebody on the side of the street with a gun to their head. Your car should be like, "Argh!" You should damn near, you should damn near fly out your fucking window trying to fucking stop to help this person, or see what they need, or see if there's some way that you can stop them. I mean, we should care enough as people on this earth. Shouldn't matter the skin color, the sexual preference, anything. If you see somebody hurting, help them. Say something. Don't just go to a public restroom and hear somebody in the stall crying and don't be like, hey, are you okay? They might be at their breaking point. They might have ran from an abusive boyfriend that's in the Walmart still grabbing something and having a fucking moment. But you didn't say anything. Be that person. Be that person. If y'all just now tuning in, it's the Couch Chronicles and it ain't no fucking limits. It's mental health talk on the couch. And I'm doing news you can use, but, you guys, love one another. Love heals. If you are somebody that has an autoimmune disease, especially lupus, because I have that and I know specifically about it to know. But when you love, or when you're being loved, or when you have a lot of love in your life, you don't find yourself in the hospital as much. You don't find yourself in as much pain. Now, I'm not saying that it's not there. Hold on. I'm not saying that it goes away. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that it's not as bad as if you depressed and everything is just weighing on you, and then, or if you just going through something, even if it's not depression, if you just got a lot of anxiety make you like, too. So, I love y'all. It says, I was raised on them morals, but them is also some of the ways people's fucking you up. So it's like a double-edged sword. It definitely is a double-edged sword. But you also got to remember that every cut don't really be that deep. So it can be bandaged up, or it can be stitched up. Sometimes you got to take the battle wounds, especially to be who you are. If you being who you genuinely are, you going to be hurt. If you staying true to you, you going to get hurt sometimes. Don't think that it's going to be rainbows, sunshine, flowers, hurts. No. Not at all. You're going to be hurt sometimes. Sometimes you're going to be disappointed. Sometimes it might be a lot of times that you're disappointed and hurt and crying and somebody done, but because you are who you are, because you stand true to you, you genuine, and that's just what it is. You're going to have to take that double-edged sword like a G and keep being who you are, because you stand on your word, right? You stand on yours, right? Mean what you say and say what you mean. Be who you are. It is what it is. It ain't gonna be perfect. Just like any and everyone in your life will eventually hurt you. You just gotta pick and choose who's worth the pain. I'm just saying. It's the Couch Chronicles, and it ain't no fucking limits. What? I got another song, and this next song that I'm about to play is actually on my SoundCloud. My SoundCloud is THA Real JANELL. That's the same as my main page. Let's get into it. This one is called Wasted. Produced by Mav. MAV.GD on Instagram. Share the live no matter where you watch it. It's Mental Health Talk on the Couch.
I pray for this like every day. I drop down on my knees and I pray. I'm out here grinding, trying to make a way. And a lot of my homies buried in the grave. But I keep their memory alive, so I celebrate. I'ma keep hustling until I make it. I'ma make it to the top, or I'ma take it. It's all mine, it's my time, and I don't wanna waste it.
Up in that cage, a lot of my homies buried in that grave. All this pain in my heart, you can't take it away. So I drop down to my knees and I pray. I just gotta make a way, cause these niggas playing for keeps. Fuck around and lose your life, dirty tough roll in these streets. The devil tryna bring me down, tryna knock me off my feet. I gotta stay on my grind, 7 days off the week. RP take blood, RP look good, damn. Wish I was still here, that shit fucked up. So, we celebrate your memories, every day we live it up. I keep crud in my wood, cognac off in my
I drop down on my knees and I pray. I'm out here grinding, trying to make a way. And a lot of my homies buried in the grave. Gotta keep their memory alive, so I celebrate. I'ma keep hustling until I make it. I'ma make it to the top, or I'ma take it. It's all mine, it's my time, and I don't wanna waste it. I pray for this like every day.
I pray. I'm just a B-O-double-S. That's just who I be. Every day that I wake up, I'm thinking G-O-D. Niggas broke, they don't know how to keep a J-O-B. How your kids starving, but you throwing money in K-O-D. If you ask me, this ass so backwards. I'm a ghost, just call me Casper. Quit lying, nigga, you a capper. Grind 365, I'm a trapper. Money coming in, my money coming in. Getting cheese like a Green Bay Packer. A lot of you niggas be actors, so I can't fuck with you rappers.
On my knees and I pray. I'm out here grinding, trying to make a way. And a lot of my homies buried in the grave. Gotta keep their memory alive, so I celebrate. I'ma keep hustling until I make it. I'ma make it to the top, or I'ma take it. Someone is my time, and I don't wanna waste it. I pray for this like every day. I pray for this like every day.
Hey, 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 hey. Y'all, it's the Couch Chronicles, and it ain't no fucking limits. I still got some news you can use on the couch. Bear with me. I ain't gonna take up all your time, because tomorrow I'm gonna hit you with an interview with Narcus. I cannot wait to have him back on the couch. I can't wait for y'all to get to know him again. Or if you didn't get a chance to get to know him, go back and rewatch season 1, episode 27. Go back and rewatch. Start at the 30-minute mark, because that's when the interview starts. That's whenever I used to just do 30 minutes worth of an interview. But now we do the whole interview the whole time. So, I don't know if he gonna be ready for these questions though. Okay. So, like I said, it's mental health on the talk. Mental health talk on the couch. What the fuck? Damn. News you can use on the couch. And you know what? This ain't even news you can use. I just thought about this. This is just an example of who I am. Yesterday I woke up. Actually, I didn't really want to wake up at this time. But I woke up and I just got on my phone randomly. And I was just scrolling on Facebook. I don't even know what I was looking for. And yes, I did brush my teeth first. But listen. So I got on Facebook and I just randomly started scrolling. And one of my new followers that just started following the couch page, because I'm doing, I'm giving away plates on Thanksgiving. So, she contacted me. I'm going to, meet up with her. And so I didn't do any research on her because, I'm just like, I'm going to feed her on Thanksgiving. I'm going to hit her up, the night before and let her know that it's still a go. I didn't think nothing of it. So I was on Facebook, I'm scrolling, and her page pops up, and it says feeling sad. I immediately was like, what let me see what she about to say, because I don't like when anybody, I don't give a fuck how long I've known you. If I'm following you, and sometimes people get mad at me because they like, you are invasive, like you are on my page, like, one, I follow you. Okay, so if I join your live or your page and I'm making a comment, it's because I follow you. Or if I don't follow you and your page is public, it's because your page is public. Anyway, so if I follow you, I look at my followers, like, I look and see what they doing. I might not be able to get to everybody, but I look and I see what my followers is doing, and because I care. So I see she's feeling sad, and she's saying, today's my son's wake. And I've never had any children. I have fur babies. And for those that don't know, I just lost my fur baby, my big bunny. My big baby, Lulu. And it was really hard for me. And that was my fur baby. I didn't push my fur baby out. So to see or read that someone that I'm following is in a city that I stay in and they're going through something like that, I feel like it's my duty to reach out, you know, to make sure I get a condolence card, to, if I can pull up to the funeral or to the wake, I'll be there. So I got dressed and I drove about 20 minutes and I pulled up with a card. And at first I went, you know, at first I was like, you know, maybe I shouldn't go in. Maybe I should just sit out here and let her know that, hey, I'm out here. I'm completely here for you. You know, if you need a shoulder to cry on, I'm right here. And she was like, come in. I'm like, okay. So I came in and, you know, I was her shoulder to cry on. You know, I didn't have to know her to care. I didn't have to know her to be there for her. I didn't. I don't have to know you to be there for you. I don't have to know you personally to care about you. If I follow you and I see that you post something and you going, like you going through something, especially on Facebook, because Instagram, you don't really get to, unless you in your stories, like, you know, crying. It's really no way for me to know because you're not like typing, unless you post a picture like, and you like really in my, I don't show my eyes because I'm about to die. I don't know but it's easier to be able to read a little bit of what somebody's going through on Facebook. You know, so if I follow you on Facebook, I'm looking, I'm watching. You know, I don't catch everything, you know, but if I catch something like somebody losing someone or they going through some depression or anything, or if they want support, I'm here. I'm here. You know, the couch is your friend. For real. And I mean what I say, and I'm genuine. Like, I don't expect anything back. I'm not expecting a medal. I'm not expecting that. I wanted someone to be there for me when I was going through something, when I was in DHS custody, and I was taken away from, even before I went to DHS custody, I was being abused at home. And nobody can tell. Nobody can tell because I was taught to be fake. I was taught to act like everything is okay. I was taught not to say anything. You don't say nothing about your parents beating you at the house. You got a busted lip. You ran into a door. You got a black eye. You ran into a tree. But you don't tell nobody. So for a long time, I was silent. I was going through it at home. It was hard. And in my father's eyes, he don't see abuse. He sees, I was raising you. He don't see the scars that it left here. He don't see that. He doesn't see the damage that it did here. I was being a parent. But because you're a parent, is that an excuse to cause physical, bodily harm to your kid? And some might say, well, you got to beat them to make them. No, you don't. You don't have to beat a child to make them understand or get it, do you? Does discipline always have to be physical? And even if, because what I experienced, it wasn't even that. It was that, let him tell it was because I talked back. But does talking back mean that you have to bust my lip sometimes to the point where I couldn't go to school? Was it really that serious? It wasn't no curse words coming out of my mouth. It was just talking back. So what warrants physical, like, bodily, a spanking? Like, should kids get spankings? Is that okay? Okay. Well, that's not abuse. Cool. Well, the reason why I went to DHS was because I got beat with an extension cord to the point where I was bleeding through my clothes. You know, that was the first time I ever got beat with anything. My dad never beat me with anything. He used to punch me like a grown-ass man. So having to keep quiet about that and having to go to school and act like everything is okay, that caused a lot of damage up here. But if I would have had that one person that would have been like, hey, are you okay? I didn't get that until I went to a predominantly white school. And then I got beat with that extension cord and bled through my clothes. And one of my classmates seen it and they was like, hey, you're bleeding through your clothes. As I went to the gym to go change, my teacher walked up behind me. 5 minutes later, the police was there. They came and took me and my sister. So it was like I went from that to DHS custody, thinking that, okay, well, they're going to do everything to win us back, and I'm going to be protected. I'm going to be okay. I've been taken out of an abusive situation. They getting the help that they need. I'm going to be good. No. Going to DHS custody, I was put in other, like, sexual abusive homes. Like, it wasn't, this was supposed to be a place where they are there to help. They are there to do everything they can to make it better for you until you get transitioned back into home. But it wasn't like that for me. And even then, I wanted somebody to, hey, are you okay? Do you need some help? Is there something I can do to help you? Do you need to talk? But I didn't. And I went from DHS to prison right after. So be that person. Be that person to talk. Be that person to, if you busy, don't be like, hey, do you need somebody to talk to? Don't text somebody. Don't be at work on Facebook scrolling and you see somebody going through something and you text them like, hey, you going through something? And they be like, yeah, you got time to talk? And they be like, no, I'm at work right now. No, make time for your friend because you never know what the fuck they are going through. You never know how serious it really is for you to keep your word on, hey, are you okay? And them needing an ear to just release on. Be serious about who you are. If you genuinely care about people, show it. Every day. Every day. No matter what you're going through. You think I'm always... No. I wake up and have to take my medication because I'm always in pain. It never goes away. Never goes away. So I don't always be in the best mood. But I would never want to put my pain on y'all. I am here to add to this motherfucker, okay? Add your pain to this because this will never go away. Lupus doesn't go away. Whatever's going on with my whole left side is so you can add to me. I'm here for you. It's Mental Health Talk on the Couch. I will be back on Mental Health Talk on the Couch next month. Okay? Every month. Every month. I love y'all so much. I definitely appreciate you guys for tuning in to the Couch Chronicles where it ain't no fucking limits. I'll be back on tomorrow with Narcissist. He will be my guest tomorrow. Second round. Make sure that you go watch season 1, episode 27 to see or you can even listen on Spotify or Pandora. Couch Chronicles No Limits on Spotify, Pandora, or you can listen on YouTube. THA Real JANELL. Okay, and you can see the old video. Y'all can see the progress. Go look at the progress because oh my God, it's there. It's there. It's there. Oh, let me just make sure. You know what? You know what? Let me say these last two things before we go because it's mental health talk, and I want to get this out because this specifically was for mental health. One, a man in Tampa, Florida, is accused of trying to kill a deputy with his car. He was going through a mental health crisis before, like maybe weeks before, and he had been trying to get a hold of someone to get help, but he couldn't get any help. So, like I said, he was unsuccessful. Now, they're trying to see if they can process him competent or incompetent. Now, without even knowing his skin color or anything, do you think, him reaching out, trying to get mental health help before that situation happened would help his situation? Just let me know your thoughts on that. Leave me a comment. I really want to know. I'm really curious about that. If you come back and you re-listen to the live on Spotify and Pandora, email me, Couch Chronicles No Limit at gmail.com. Okay? Or you can inbox it to me on Instagram, couchchronicles.nolimits, or THA Couch on Facebook. So let me know about that. Rest in peace, Rosalind Carter. She was a former First Lady advocate for mental health in 1976. I do want to take this time to give a moment of silence. I do not want to leave without giving a moment of silence for anyone who's lost their life for any reason. Mental health, drug use, cancer, any autoimmune disease. Let's give a moment of silence. If you have anything that's on, turn it off for a moment. Turn it off. Turn it off. Get quiet. Let's take this time to honor and give praise. And if you have a name, say it in your head. Thank you, guys. The last thing I'm going to share with you guys for news you can use from the couch is ATL takes mental health very serious. Whether you commit yourself or not. So in Oklahoma, to me, it's serious, but I've never heard of what I'm about to tell you guys happening in Oklahoma City. Now, if it has happened in Oklahoma City, please correct me if I'm wrong. Do not be afraid to do that because I want to know if I'm wrong. Okay. Anyways, authorities issued a Maddie call for a woman who left a mental health facility over the weekend. A Maddie call. I've never heard of a Maddie call being done in Oklahoma. Now, not saying that it hasn't happened because it's happened. But I've never heard a Maddie call. I was in a mental health hospital and I've watched motherfuckers escaped. Now they called the motherfucking AWOL, but they didn't Maddie call. So, a Maddie call is American law enforcement initiates a public notification system to locate missing elderly or otherwise disabled person. Or therefore like mental health facility. Like if you escape from a mental health facility, they will issue a Maddie call. And that's MATTIE, Maddie's call. So if you are watching this, whatever state you're in, let me know if you've ever had a Maddie's call. If you've ever heard of one done in your city or state. Let me know. It's the Couch Chronicles and it ain't no fucking limits. I'll see you guys back on Mental Health Talk next month. But I will see you guys back on the couch tomorrow with Narcus. It's the Couch Chronicles and it ain't no fucking limits. I love y'all. Have a good night. Ew.